Welcome passionate explorers to TTtravel, an inspiring channel that takes you to magical lands where every moment is a memorable story. Today, buckle up and get ready for a journey that awakens all the senses, where snow-capped mountains blend with bright neon lights, where the taste of fresh sushi melts and the scent of cherry blossoms wafting in the spring breeze. We will explore Japan, to the land of the rising sun, a country where tradition and modernity intertwine, creating a unique symphony of culture, nature, and cuisine. Imagine standing under the cherry blossoms in Kyoto, watching the magnificent Mount Fuji in the dawn, or immersing yourself in the bustling crowd at Shibuya Crossing, Tokyo. From ancient temples steeped in history, warm onsen hot springs, to fragrant culinary streets in Osaka, Japan is a vivid picture, where every corner tells a unique story. Are you ready to write your own journey? Like, share, and subscribe to TTtravel channel to conquer the soul of Japan with us. Japan, officially Nihonkoku, is an island nation in the Pacific Ocean in East Asia, consisting of 6,852 islands, with 4 main islands: Honshu, Hokkaido, Kyushu, and Shikoku. Japan is one of the most developed countries in the world, a leader in technology, Sony, Toyota, Nintendo, popular culture, anime, manga, and traditional arts, tea ceremony, calligraphy. The name Japan, Nihon, means origin of the sun, reflecting its geographical location at the easternmost tip of Asia, where the sun rises first. Japan's history spans more than 2,600 years. The Jomon period, 10,000 BC, was famous for its rope pottery. The Yayoi period, 300 BC, brought wet rice agriculture. The Heian period, 794-1185, saw the development of Japanese literature. The Tale of Genji, the Kamakura period, 1185 to 1333, gave birth to the samurai spirit. The Edo period, 1603 to 1868, was an era of stability, with ukiyo-e art and geisha culture. The Meiji Restoration, 1868, modernized Japan, turning the country into a great power. After World War II, Japan rebuilt, achieved the economic miracle of the 1960s to 1980s, and became a symbol of resilience. Japanese culture is a blend of Shinto, nature worship, Buddhism, and Western influences, as seen in the Hanami Festival, sumo, and the Shinkansen train. Japan's nature is a masterpiece, with 70% of its land covered by mountains, including the national symbol Mount Fuji, 3,776 m. The country has 1,500 kilometers of coastline, over 3,000 onsen hot springs, bamboo forests, and 34 national parks such as Nikko, Akanmashu. From the neon streets of Tokyo, the ancient village of Shirakawa-go, to the tropical beaches of Okinawa, Japan invites you to discover the harmony between man and nature. Tokyo, a bustling metropolis of 37 million people, is the world's largest city, where modernity and tradition blend seamlessly. The Tokyo Skytree, at 634 m, is Japan's tallest structure, with an observation deck on the 450th floor offering 360-degree views of glittering Tokyo, distant Mount Fuji, and the deep blue Tokyo Strait. Stand on the glass floor and feel the 350 m drop beneath your feet. The Toyosu Fish Market, a successor to the Tsukiji legacy, opens at 5 a.m., where you can watch giant tuna auctions, up to $3 million, and enjoy fresh sushi at Sushi Dai. Asakusa has a traditional feel, with Tokyo's oldest temple, Sensoji, 7th century, the bright red Kaminaraman Gate, and Nakamai Street selling grilled mochi, paper fans, and fish-shaped ninjiyaki. Unique experiences include strolling around in a yukata, burning incense at a temple, and trying an amakuji fortune-telling. Shibuya Crossing, the world's busiest intersection, is where you can mingle with the crowds, take photos with the Hachiko statue, and see the neon sign from the second-floor Starbucks. Akihabara, an anime haven, has Gundam figure shops, maid cafes, and arcade games like claw machines. Tokyo is also relaxing. Ueno Park, with its 1,000 cherry trees that bloom in March and April, is a great place for hanami picnics, visits to the National Museum, and lotus-filled Shinabazu Pond. Soak in an onsen at Ito Onsen Monogatari in Odaiba, with an outdoor pool overlooking the Rainbow Bridge. In the evening, visit Golden Gai in Shinjuku, a neighborhood of 200 tiny bars, to sip hot sake and listen to Japanese jazz. Try tonkatsu ramen at Akiren or shrimp tempura at Tenmatsu. Tokyo is where you can feel the pulse of Japan, from its towering skyscrapers to its traditional alleyways. Kyoto, the capital of Japan from 794-1868, is a cultural heartland with 17 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, more than 2,000 temples, and a traditional atmosphere. Kinkakuji Temple, Golden Pavilion, with its upper floor covered in gold leaf, reflected in Kyokochi Pond, is a symbol of Kyoto, most beautiful in autumn when the leaves are all around. The Arashiyama Bamboo Grove, with its 500m long walkway between 30m tall bamboo trees, rustling in the wind, creates a peaceful feeling like stepping into a samurai movie. A unique experience is to participate in a tea ceremony at an tea house in Gion, learn how to make matcha and enjoy wagashi. Rent a kimono and stroll through Gion, the famous geisha district, and maybe be lucky enough to spot Maiko, geisha in training, on Anamikoji Street. Fushimi Inaritaisha Shrine, with its 10,000 red torii gates leading up to Mount Inari, is a place of fortune, ideal for photography and a light hike, 2 to 3 hours. Nishiki Market, 400m long, is a foodie paradise with grilled manta fish, sukmono pickles, and green tea mochi. Kyoto is relaxing too. The Kamogawa River is a great place to take a sunset stroll, watching couples in yukata. Stay at Ryokan Tawareya, one of Kyoto's oldest, with tatami rooms, private hot springs, and kaiseki, the art of Japanese cuisine. Try yudofu, boiled tofu, at Shiran or kaiseki at Kikunoi. Kyoto is where you can get to the heart of Japanese culture, from ancient rituals to quiet alleys. Osaka, the economic hub of the Kansai region, is a city of food and energy, with a motto of Kide or eat until you go bankrupt. Osaka Castle, built in 1583 by Toyotomi Hideyoshi, is a historical landmark, with a 55m high main tower and a museum that tells the story of a samurai. The Castle Park, which blooms with cherry blossoms in April, is a great picnic spot. Dotonbori Street, with its Glico jogging sign, is where you can smell takoyaki, octopus balls, okonomiyaki, Japanese pancakes, and kushikatsu, fried skewers, from canal-side stalls. A unique experience is a visit to the Kaiyukan Aquarium, one of the world's largest, with a 9m deep tank housing whale sharks and manta rays. The Umeda Sky Building, with its floating garden observatory at 173m, offers a dazzling night view of Osaka, especially from its glass-enclosed outdoor staircase. Kuramon Market, known as Osaka's Kitchen, is the place to try king crab, tuna sashimi, and sweet white strawberries. Osaka also comes alive at night. Amerikamura, an American-style neighborhood, is lined with graffiti, vintage shops, and hip-hop bars. Try takoyaki at Izuya, the original since 1933, or okonomiyaki at Mizuno. Stay at the Swiss Hotel Nankai, with rooms overlooking the city and Namba Station below. Osaka is where you can experience Japan's laid-back, eclectic cuisine and fun-loving spirit. Hiroshima, a city devastated by an atomic bomb in 1945, is a symbol of peace and resilience. The Peace Memorial Park, with the atomic bomb dome, Jinbaku Dome, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is where you can feel the history and light candles to pray every August 6th. The Hiroshima Peace Museum displays artifacts such as a clock stopped at 8:15 a.m., clothes worn by victims, and handwritten letters, offering a profound lesson in peace. A unique experience is to take a 45-minute ferry ride to Miyajima Island, with the red torii gate of Itsukushima Shrine floating in the sea, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Watch deer roam freely, Try momiji manju, maple leaf-shaped, cakes filled with red bean paste, and climb Mount Misen, 535 m, for a view of Hiroshima Bay. Okonomimura, a food district in Hiroshima, has 20 shops serving Hiroshima-style okonomiyaki, topped with yakisoba noodles and a signature sauce. Hiroshima is relaxing, too. Kayak along the Oda River and admire the 6 ancient bridges. Stay at the Sheraton Grand Hiroshima, with a spa and rooms overlooking the Peace Park. Try grilled oysters, a Hiroshima specialty, accounting for 60% of Japan's production, at the seaside Ikohiki. Hiroshima is a place where you can experience the kindness, resilience, and peaceful beauty of Japan. Hokkaido, Japan's second largest island, is a land of unspoiled nature, with snowy winters and lavender summers. Sapporo, the capital of Hokkaido, is famous for its snow festival, February, when 200 snow sculptures measuring up to 15 m high are displayed in Odori Park. The Sapporo Clock Tower, built in 1878, is a historical site, while Nijo Market is the place to try hairy crab, uni, sea urchin, and fresh salmon sashimi. A unique experience is bathing in an onsen at Noboribetsu, with 9 types of volcanic hot springs, sulfur, iron, alkaline, viewing the snow forest and relaxing your muscles. Furano Flower Field, with its purple lavender fields in July, is a place to take photos, try lavender ice cream, and watch the sunrise in a hot air balloon. Shiratoko National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, has brown bears, Kamawaka Falls, and offshore whale-watching cruises. Hokkaido is relaxing too. Lake Toya, with Mount Usu, is great for kayaking and summer fireworks. Stay at the Daiichi Takemotoken Ryokan in Noboribetsu, with 7 onsen baths and a kaiseki meal featuring hairy crab. Try Genghis Khan, grilled lamb, at Daruma in Sapporo. Hokkaido is a place to reconnect with nature, feel the tranquility, and discover the beauty of Japan's 4 seasons. Nara, Japan's first capital, 710 to 794, is a small city with a cultural heritage and a herd of free-roaming deer. Todaiji Temple, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is the world's largest wooden structure, housing a 15 m tall bronze Buddha and a wooden pillar with a small hole through which children can crawl for good luck. Nara Park, with its 1,200 friendly deer, is where you can buy senbei crackers, $2, to feed and take photos. A unique experience is walking through Kasugatesha Shrine, with its 3,000 stone and bronze lanterns, which light up during the Lantern Festival, February, August. Kasagayama Primeval Forest, next to the shrine, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, with a short trail leading to an 800-year-old cedar tree. Naramachi, with its traditional machiya houses, has a 100-year-old indoor cafe and the famous Nara knife shop. Try Kakinoha Sushi, rice balls wrapped in persimmon leaves, in Ireso. Nara is relaxing too. Sarusawa Lake, with its reflection in Kafukuji Temple, is a great place to watch the sunset. Stay at Ryokan Kenkaso, with tatami rooms and exquisite kaiseki meals. Nara is where you can touch ancient history, feel the peace, and connect with Japan's nature. Okinawa, an archipelago south of Japan, is a tropical paradise of blue seas, white sand, and unique Ryukyu culture. Shuri Castle, a UNESCO World Heritage Site in Naha, was the palace of the Ryukyu Kingdom, 1429 to 1879, with its red-tiled roofs, Shuriman Gate, and museum about trade with China and Southeast Asia. Emerald Beach, on Ishigaki Island, has crystal-clear waters ideal for snorkeling with coral, clownfish, and sea turtles. Unique experiences include learning to dance isa or playing the sanshin, a 3-stringed instrument, at Ryukyu Mura Village, and enjoying goya shampuru, bitter melon stir-fried with tofu and egg. Churami Aquarium, with the world's largest aquarium, 7,500 cubic meters, is home to an 8 m whale shark and a school of manta rays. Makisher Market in Naha is the place to try sada and dagi, sweet donuts, and awamori, 40% Okinawan rice wine. Okinawa is also relaxing. The Kerama Islands, with 20 islets, are where you can kayak through sea caves and swim with tropical fish. Stay at the Halekulani Okinawa Resort with its private beach and sea salt spa. Okinawa is where you can experience the freedom, island culture, and tropical beauty of Japan. Mount Fuji, the highest mountain in Japan, 3,776 m, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a cultural icon, and a sacred place in Shinto. A unique experience is climbing Mount Fuji, July-September, via the Yoshida route, most popular, which takes 5 to 7 hours to the top, watching the sunrise from a high altitude with a sea of clouds below. Don't forget to bring trekking shoes, a flashlight, and warm clothes as the temperature at the top is only 5 degrees Celsius. Lake Kawaguchi, one of the Fuji 5 lakes, is a great place to photograph Mount Fuji reflected in the water, especially in autumn when the leaves turn red. Chirito Pagoda, with its red 5-storied pagoda and Mount Fuji in the background, is an iconic photo spot, best seen at sunrise. An onsen bath at Fujiyama Onsen in Hakone, with its outdoor bath overlooking Mount Fuji, is a relaxing way to unwind after a hike. Try Hodo udon noodles cooked with pumpkin and mushrooms at Kosaku near Lake Kawaguchi. Mount Fuji has spiritual significance. Fuji-san Hongusengan Shrine in Fujinomiya is a place to pray for health and safety while climbing the mountain. Stay at the Highland Resort Hotel on Lake Yamanaka, with its amusement park and views of Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji is where you can experience the majesty, spirituality, and timeless beauty of Japan. Takayama, in Gifu Prefecture, is a mountainous city nicknamed Little Kyoto of Hida, known for its old villages and festivals. The Sanmachi Suji Old Town, with its 17th century wooden houses, is a place where you can wander past sake shops, miso jam shops, and the Kyuzukabe Folk Museum. The Takayama Festival, April-October, with its yatai floats and lion dances, is one of Japan's most beautiful. A unique experience is a visit to Hida no Sato, an open-air museum of 30 thatched-roof gasozukuri houses that recreate rural life in the 18th century. The Miyagawa Morning Market, along the river, sells fresh vegetables, grilled gohei-machi, and handicrafts. Try Hida beef, a premium, melt-in-your-mouth wagyu, at Maruaki. Japanese cuisine, a UNESCO intangible cultural heritage, is an art of balance, seasonality, and aesthetics. Sushi, with fresh salmon and tuna, is a signature dish, best enjoyed at Sushi Saito, Tokyo, or Sushi Mizutani, Ginza. Ramen, with its 4 main styles, shoyu, soy sauce, miso, soybeans, shio, salt, tonkatsu, pork bone, is a hearty dish. Try at Akiren, Tokyo, or Ippudo, Osaka. Tempura, deep-fried shrimp, squash, eggplant, is light, best enjoyed at Tenmatsu, Tokyo. Regional specialties include kaiseki, traditional meals, and Kyoto, with 10 seasonal dishes, okonomiyaki in Hiroshima, with yakisoba noodles, hairy crab in Hokkaido, steamed or grilled, goya shampuru in Okinawa, bitter melon stir-fried with tofu. Wagashi, sweets like mochi, dorayaki, namagashi, are exquisite desserts. Try at Toraya, Kyoto. Drinks include sake, rice wine, with over 10,000 breweries like Dasai, matcha tea from Uji, and Asahi beer, Sapporo. A unique experience is to take a sushi making class at Sushi Making Tokyo, make wagashi in Kyoto, or taste sake at the Gekiken Brewery. Japanese cuisine is a journey through the seasons, from summer sashimi to winter nabe, hot pot, bringing joy and appreciation to each dish. The Japanese, 98% Yamato, are the heart of the country, known for their politeness, discipline, and hospitality, omotenashi. Japanese, with its kanji, hiragana, and katakana, is the official language, but English is widely spoken in the larger cities. Japanese culture is a blend of Shinto, nature worship, Buddhism, and Western influences expressed through festivals, arts, and lifestyles. Notable festivals include Hanami, cherry blossom viewing, March, April, with picnics under sakura trees, Obon, August, honoring ancestors with Bon Odori dancing, Setsubun, February, warding off evil spirits by scattering beans. Traditional arts such as tea ceremony, ikebana, flower arrangement, and calligraphy are preserved in Kyoto and Tokyo. Sumo, with tournaments in Tokyo and Osaka, is the national sport. Japan is the home of Akira Kurosawa, director of Rashomon, Haruki Murakami, writer of Norwegian Wood, and Studio Ghibli, Spirited Away. The Japanese are proud of their culture, from kimonos and katana swords to the world's fastest Shinkansen train. They welcome visitors with smiles and a warm and welcoming spirit, making Japan a warm and inspiring destination. Japan is an expensive but worthwhile destination with a modern transportation system and excellent service. Street food such as takoyaki, ramen is only 3 to 8 USD. Mid-range restaurants are about 15 to 40 USD. Capsule hotels cost 20 to 50 USD/night, budget hotels from 30 to 80 USD, traditional ryokan about 100 to 300 USD/night, often with kaiseki meals and onsen baths. Japanese yen, JPY, is the main currency. $1 is almost equal to 150 Japanese yen, June 2025. Credit cards are widely used in the city, but bring cash to use at markets, temples. Airfare from Vietnam to Tokyo/Osaka is about 300 to 700 USD round trip. Shinkansen, Tokyo, Kyoto, costs 80 to 120 USD/way. 7-day Japan Rail Pass costs $330 US to save money. The best times are spring, cherry blossoms, and autumn, red leaves. Summer is great for the Okinawa beaches. Winter is ideal for soaking in an onsen or skiing in Niseko. Japan is more than just a destination. It's a journey that awakens your emotions. You'll be stunned by the cherry blossoms in Kyoto, soak in an onsen in the snowy Noborabetsu, or join the crowd at Shibuya Crossing. Here, you'll nibble on fresh sushi in Toyosu, cycle through Shirakawa-go, listen to the wind chimes in Fushimi Inari, and feel the rhythm of life in harmony with nature. From modern Tokyo, the Arashiyama bamboo forest, the ancient village of Takayama to the blue sea of Okinawa, Japan is a symphony of culture, history, and people. An explorer once said, "Japan doesn't change you, it awakens appreciation." Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to TTtravel to continue exploring magical lands and inspiring stories from around the world. Hello, Japan! See you on the next journey, where the rising sun awaits you.